to another episode of the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Jesus Christ died and he rose again. Let's get into it. So, depression recovery looks like this is supposed to be the Depression Chronicles saying what depression recovery looks like. Sometimes recovery isn't a finish line. It feels like a scribbled map. You're still reading, okay, which is true. Depression Chronicles. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So, the signs that you are recovering from depression, okay. Noticing hunger and actually eating for it. Sitting still without dread creeping in. Planning something small and still doing it. Forgiving yourself for yesterday's nothing day. Feeling bored instead of empty, which is a weird win and a weird way. Showering and liking how clean it feels. Remembering a good memory without it stinging. Trusting the depression fog will lift, even if not today or the next month. Talking about it without whispering. Waking up and not dreading the first breath. Letting a compliment land without deflecting it. Pausing to watch a sunset and calling it enough. Missing someone and reaching out. Seeing a future even if it's blurry and wanting it. Enjoy a song without overthinking the lyrics. Letting a bad day pass without calling it a relapse. Asking for help and not feeling like a burden. Wearing something bright and meaning it. Feeling the sun on your face and not hating it. Cooking a meal, even if it's just a simple one. Hearing your own laugh and liking the sound. Leaving the house without a 30-minute pep talk. Saying no and not spiraling over it. Falling asleep without replaying every regret. Picking up a hobby you dropped and not judging the rust. Looking in the mirror and not flinching first. Smiling or laughing at a joke and realizing it wasn't forced. Making your bed, not always, but more than never. Crying less over spilled milk, literal or not. Texting a friend back after weeks or months of silence. It's like one knot at a time when you're going through depression recovery. Celebrating small wins, noticing how you shower without a mental battle and letting that be enough. Using an app or notebook to spot patterns, not to judge yourself. Therapy tune, showing up to unpack the noise in your head. Sleep wins, going to bed 30 minutes earlier and feeling like a champ. Tear allowance, crying without apologizing. It's release, not weakness. Routine behavior steps, brushing teeth or some other activity at the same time daily until it sticks. Food flex, eating a veggie or two, not perfect, just progress. Mirror talk, looking at yourself and saying you're still here, no fluff needed. Joy sparks, chasing a tiny thrill, a song, cookie without guilt. Phone pause, muting notifications for an hour to hear your own. Hold on, muting notifications for an hour daily to hear your own thoughts. Nature nudge, sitting outside and letting the breeze feel like a rest. Art outlet, doodling, painting, or crafting. Body move, stretching or dancing for 2 minutes to shake off the fog. Friend filter, leaning on people who don't demand you to snap out of it. Breath break, inhaling deep when panic creeps in slowly, like you mean it. Memory lane, flipping through old photos to remind yourself you survived before. Task chunk, breaking, clean the room and to pick up one sock, then resting. Hope hunt, finding one thing to look at or finding one thing to look forward to, even if it's coffee tomorrow. Sound shield, playing rain sounds or white noise to quiet your brain. Clothing comfort, wearing something soft that feels like a hug. Question shift, what do I need right now instead of why am I like this? And the last couple of ones, gratitude glimpse. Noticing one okay thing like the smell of rain without forcing it. Boundary build, skipping a call you can't handle and owning it. Pet anchor, petting a dog or a cat to tether you to the present. Night reset, writing one thing you'll try tomorrow, no pressure if you don't. Progress nod, looking back 6 months and seeing you're not quite where you were. Okay, so those are some of the signs of depression recovery and some of the recovery coping tools that you can use. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, so I saw this by the Depression Project. Signs of childhood depression. Struggling to answer the question, where do you want to be? Where do you want to be when you grow up? Because you can see a life beyond your struggle. Lashing out and being angry at the world because you feel things are unfair and don't have the control over your life that you wish to. Becoming over dependent on things like video games or social media to distract you from your suffering. There are many days where you have no energy to get out of bed and go to school due to extreme physical fatigue. Okay. Struggling to fit in with others and connect with their interests due to apathy. Okay. So I would say another sign of childhood depression is being bullied. Okay. Yeah. Again, there were times where I told y'all I got my shorts pulled down on the bus when I was in 7th grade, and I didn't want to ride the bus anymore, and I did everything I possibly could to avoid it. Okay. So, the anxiety, the depression, yeah, having both of those is like hell. Okay. It is absolute hell. All right. That's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. I am out of here. May God bless you all. Peace.